Our next speaker is Michael Miller. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Council. This is just a public notice because I sent you documents stating my concern as far as being indigenous to the land.
Excuse me, Michael, could you speak a little bit directly into that mic so I can hear you better?
Yes, the documents I sent to you guys certified concerning my indigenous status. I'm being targeted by police officers, pulling me over, trying to force me to sign tickets under threat, duress, and coercion, which is fraud and treasonous. I just wanted to, this is a public notice to you and any law enforcement, sheriff, elected officials, and bar association members. We greet you in the divine principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. To all public officials who swore an oath to uphold the Constitution. When you swore an oath, remember, you used those 4 words, so help me God. So you brought God into your contract. So therefore, you know, the treaty is still in force. And it's the oldest treaty ever that's still in force concerning my people that was here before anybody ever got here to our land. Even though they call us all these misnomer names, Indians, Olmecs, Negro, is Negro and African American now. But we are the original indigenous people here, and we have our own government. So the officers don't know this stuff, even though I certified Tim, the chief of police here. I never got a response. So I'm asking them to adhere to the law, which is supreme law, not policy, because policy is not, it's not law. Statute, codes, and ordinances is not law. But the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. And Article 6 states concerning treaties, debts, and all of that, they should know this stuff. And I asked the officer, I said, did you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution? He swore yes. Yeah, I swore an oath. I said, well, you making the threat telling me to sign your contract, which is a ticket, a citation, a lawsuit, I chose not to sign, but he said, he threatened me. If you don't sign this ticket, you're going to be, I'm going to take your car and you're going to be arrested. So I said, okay, well, since you're doing that, since I've noticed everybody, the state attorney general, everybody, I have a fee schedule with that notice. And that fee schedule states that if you're going to coerce me, threaten me, then you automatically execute a self-executing contract. And if you injure me by taking my property because me doing my missionary work, then you have a right to, for that tort and the fraud that you committing, because it's treasonous and I shouldn't have to deal with this kind of stuff. Just because I don't have driver's license, I'm not doing anything commercial, which is under Title 18, Section 31, United States Code. And also is under Title 49, Section 31, 301. So I'm not doing anything commercial. If I'm not allowed to go and help people or go to the store when in my automobile, my conveyance, then I'm being deprived of life, liberty, and property. You swore an oath to uphold that. So if you're not going to uphold that, then you automatically should step down from your office because you swore an oath to uphold it and you're not doing that. And also, I carry our nation's passports, which states, the officer didn't even want to see it, but it's registered with the Department of Justice and everybody else, and it states immunity of our nationals of America pursuant to United States Code, Title 22, Foreign Relation and Intercourse, Chapter 11, Foreign Agents and Propaganda, Section 613, providing for immunities, such agents, factatum, exemption and treaties of 1787 CE, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, which is the oldest treaty standing ever. Amity commerce between the Moorish Sultan Sayyidi Abdullah Muhammad the 17th and the United States, Article 6. Moors not subject to these dominions. The U.S. statute at large, foreign treaties of 1778 to 1845, Volume 8, page 100 to 105, is still in force. And they're not following their orders. They're not adhering to the Constitution. They're not even oath bound. It makes them treasonous. They're trying to extort me for public notes, which is not real money. It ain't even constitutional, not backed by gold. So I just don't want to be part of it. If I don't want to be part of something, corruption, some fraud, you know, just like the flag. All the flags got yellow fringes. People don't know that those yellow fringes mean that they under control by somebody else, admiralty. I'm not under any admiralty law. I'm under the treaty. So you have to uphold this treaty, and you have to. This treaty have to be enforced. I'm having to go to the Washington D.C. and then order Freedom of Information Acts on what's going on here. Why am I being targeted? Why are they just keep pulling me over every day? Every time they pull me over, they're going to come with something new. They don't ask me anything. If I have insurance on my automobile, then you know I don't have a motor vehicle because a motor vehicle is commercial. I don't do anything commercial. So if I'm going to be targeted and just targeted because they have me down as black, that's not even a nationality. Stop denationalizing me. I'm not a black person. That's not even that's a color. It's an adjective. It's not even a noun, a person, place, or thing. So please stop the targeting. Stop all of the treason, the extortion, the racketeering, trying to extort me for fake promissory notes, and bring me into a courtroom where the judges ain't even judges. They administrators, because only administrators enforce statute codes and ordinances. So
Okay,
we gotta return from the 1871 KKK Act. You have to go from that, go back down to the Republic, Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution. And with that, I yield the floor. Peace.
All right. We're going to ask our city manager to look into some of the issues that you brought forward. Thank you. Okay, that concludes a hearing of citizens. We'll now go on to item number 4, which is the consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered routine by members of City Council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of the items. If discussion is desired, the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. I need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
All right, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Bestfitch?
Aye.
Mr. Cobb?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cobb, I'm sorry. Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Ms. Osborne?
Aye.
Ms. Price?
Aye.
Ms. Whiteboy?
Aye.
And Mayor Lee?
Aye, and the consent agenda is approved. Thank you. Now we move into our regular agenda. There are no public hearings, and item number 6 is petition.